Hello, everybody, and welcome to this match, round four winners bracket between David and Danny. I'm joined today by Joker J. If you want to say hello,
Hello, everyone.
we're about 2 minutes out from the spin now. I'll just check both players are online. I assume they are.
Yeah, they both
Yeah,
are for me.
yeah, and that's both of them up. And yeah, good first map from David's choice, Bangkok. We can see the performance there. Pretty good for David. I think that's about 66% win ratio.
Yeah.
But of course, Danny with 100%, but only 2 games, so not too bad. So yeah, any crazy spins you think for this one, Joker? Anything you'd like to see on Bangkok?
Something like Katana for Drawn Cross and a Trespass in Disguise, places that make you go to a place in a Trespass Disguise, especially in Bangkok, can be very unforgiving. So I think just having that little bit of variation in that sense of the disguises will make Bangkok more challenging. Of course, you don't want to get caught by a camera on this map, so um, hopefully how do you just see a map that, makes you traverse almost the entirety of the map, you know?
Yeah, true. Um, Not gonna lie, people asking for predictions. I've never actually done a prediction, so there's not much chance I'm gonna get this working. I'm guessing it's fairly simple, but I'll see if I can get it for the next match because we're gonna have a good few today. Um, you can take the first spin if you want,
Yeah,
Joker.
sounds good. Yeah, Danibuta and David, we are set up for a very, very good game today. David with so much experience, Danny is of course, very experienced as well. We're only playing two tournaments, but has cemented himself as a really, really good roulette player.
And I'm just about to get this prediction up, and you can take that first spin.
Mhm. So yeah, we have John Cross Loud Pistol as Hotel Security and Ken Morgan Electrocution as Abel De Silva. Um, so yeah, it's nice spin. Loud Pistol, of course, has a nice little sense to it. Electrocution can as well. I'm guessing we'll either see him being message, use a message on him, or you can use the hotel staff to get him into the bathroom. Um, so there are possibilities to get him near an area we can get that electrocution kill done.
Yeah, it's a very nice one. Not too difficult, but nice enough to get. Loud pistol for Jordan is always interesting. See, Danny, it looks like getting those cameras sorted straight away.
Yeah, it just gives him a little bit more freedom in terms of roaming. Just lets him save that time, instead of like having to dodge camera, he can just run straight through the areas where you would normally have to like dodge a camera.
Yeah,
But yeah, we see him get the Kate top down. I do know Danny is an avid lover of the Kate top for most of the time. We will see that be done in order to get Ken where needed. So yeah, good stuff
um,
from Danny.
yeah. I'm just gonna check. Is that audio okay? People in chat were just saying I'm a bit lower than Joker. I think it's myself that has to be turned up. We'll just check if that's okay with them. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. I think we were just clipping or going a bit too loud. But yeah, we see. I think Danny got that letter for
You got the letter from Neil as well,
Ken
so we'll
Morgan.
place in that. We'll get it down the first cycle as well, so we don't have to worry about them two clashing either. So he now has some nice time to get the right disguise and all that. But before the titles come into place, Jordan Cross is there for a while as well. Same with Ken Morgan. So yeah, it does give him that time just to set up all the kills while he waits for the titles to get into place.
Yeah, very nice so far. But David already getting that sync ready for Ken Morgan when he brings him down to the basement. It looks like
Yeah, he's
very.
gonna be climbing up the pipe as well. So it looks like he's going to be on the way to Abel to Silver next. Guess this guy can just have that Ken kill prepped already. Bit of whoosh on this resort security, hotel security, but should be fine.
And yeah, it looks pretty safe for David right now. Just waiting for him to walk to that balcony, and it should be pretty clean. This guy's grab. See, Danny is getting ready for Ken Morgan down in the. Oh, knocking him up very early.
Would say about hiding them bodies because of course some areas walking or does walk into them rooms, I should say. But yeah, he's got to deal with that appropriately in terms of a trank and a hammer.
Yeah, very safe from Danny, but no harm at all.
Exactly.
David has that first kill down. It looks like. No, not the first kill. The disguise down for Abel de Silva.
Yeah. And it appears that he got the accelerated disguise as well, so he did initiate that lure to get Ken Wong drawn cross down here. So it's very, very efficient from David. Just has to be a bit careful here now, because it doesn't appear that Ken has not died.
Yeah, I'm curious. I could have swore that David prepared that sync. Like it's a big whoosh from upstairs.
Yeah, but Dunning now with Ken down near a box, so now conscious witness is Jordan. So yeah, kill down, bringing guns back. Yeah, of course, there's a bunch of escape routes here, so you can just jump through this window and get ready to go get able to silver next.
Wow, very nice tip from David. Yeah, perfect timing with the knockout and the electrocution.
Yeah, nice from both players now. Now it's a race between the two, for the other disguise and the other kill to be done. Of course, we have seen Nanny placed on the layer, so Ken, oh no, and actually knock out Ken. So it would just be a simple drag for Danny after getting able to silver disguise.
Oh, and we get red guns, I think, for David. I'm not sure what that body is. And that's a restart.
Yeah, not sure either.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
unfortunate. So good chance for
gives
Danny here now.
yeah, it gives him a nice lead. Elder Silver is a simple disguise grab. So yeah, just needs to take the disguise here and can just leave him there. So very nice from Danny, and all we have to do now is just drag Ken a little bit, avoid anyone else, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, it's looking pretty simple for Danny right now. And yeah, I think someone said there it does look like there was like stone bricks beneath them, so chances are it was
Yeah,
hotel security they grabbed that side. Which is unfortunate for David, but still a potential for a mistake here from Danny, but gonna be very tough. Very strange place to knock out Ken, as it's a pretty difficult drag, but it looks like Danny's getting rid of that one person that might catch the body.
yeah. It's good knowledge being shown here from Danny just to like clear that guard out before he just drags Kinnan blindly and gets ripped to something that he should know about really. So yeah, good game awareness from Danny there. So you get back into the able to silver disguise, and it's just a simple drag down for the execution kill.
I'm not sure if this area is well known for wall hacks, but hopefully not for Danny. And yeah, and that's the tap on, and it's looking pretty clean. Curious what exit. Probably the. I know he's going to go for the. I thought he was going to go for the tuk tuk, but
Yeah,
this
has
one's
that.
just as viable with the disguise.
Yeah, and it's closer as well. So yeah, very nice and efficient from Danny. Um, that's gonna be him taking Bangkok.
Yeah, very fast spin as well. Just barely 7 minutes. Yeah, very nice there from Danny. Definitely no photo finish for David anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be Danibuta taking David's map pick. Of course, this is a first of six. So tonight David has to win Danny's map pick to stay in it, but it does give Danny a bit of boost of confidence. We might guess, and David has an uphill battle from here on as we do go into Colorado.
And yeah, damn, quite the odds and the prediction there. If David had won that, you'd be rolling in it.
Yeah. And we look at the lifetime performance here. David in 6 attempts only won once. Danny in five attempts has won 4 times. That's 80% for Danny compared to around 16% for David. And so it does appear to be one Danny strong amounts and one David weak amounts, which I'm guessing is why Danny would lean towards
Yeah,
picking Colorado.
very good choice for Danny if he did intend to have that win loss ratio for David. Because time they spend practicing this map is time you're taking away from other maps. So it's just really effective to pick your choices like this. But yeah, again for Colorado, there's definitely a good few spins that are spicy anyway.
Exactly.
Obviously, a scarecrow, even a live kill on Maya can be fun sometimes, especially in suit. We'll start a prediction again for this match.
Yeah, I've just been looking at, their map wins and who they've lost against, and Danny's one loss on Colorado was against Blythe in a RRWC. So he's a good opponent to lose to. And David, yeah, has lost to some very, very good opponents on Colorado, and it seems to be towards, the start of his time playing Real Rivals competitively is where he took the majority of his Colorado losses. So yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen um Danny play Colorado, so that could lean into. But of course, from RR7 to R8, so it's a long time, and so of course you do have that time to practice. So we could see David bounce back very nicely here, on Colorado.
Yeah, definitely gonna be an interesting game. I'm sure Danny's put a lot of practice into this map
Yeah.
in the past few days. But yeah, hopefully we get some spicy spins for this one. Some Sean Rose fire would be nice. It's always nice to see the variations on that.
Yeah. Yes, there are very hard spins in Colorado, but on the contrast, there can be some really straightforward,
Yeah,
quick spins as well. So, we do want to stray away from them quick spins in that sense and have something challenging in the way. Not necessarily long, but challenging, something that makes players think about what order to do the targets and etc. What disguises you go get in what order on that.
7, 6, 5, 4,
and
3,
we have our
2,
spin,
1.
and I'll go for this one.
Eliminate
So we have Sean
targets.
Rose, silenced SMG Scarecrow, Penelope Explosion Accident Militia Cook, Ezra Berg Loud Shotgun Militia Soldier, and then Maya Parvati Fiberwire Explosive Specialist. So yeah, pretty nice spin.
Yeah.
We have two loud kills, one being an accident, and then a live kill for Maya and a non-live kill for Sean Scarecrow. So it is quite
Yeah,
a
so
difficult spin.
yeah, each target does have its bit of difficulty, Sean the Scarecrow, Pepe and Ezra both being loud and Maya being live. Um
And it looks like Danny is going for the instant uh, grab on Sean. Otherwise, you'd have to catch him in a pretty tough spot or wait till he comes back to the house. And yeah, thankfully, no suit for this spin, which is always a curse, as Sean would be quite a pain.
yeah, you would have to get him in his hut would be the one thing I
Yeah,
reckon.
or just
But
even
that's
bite the bullet and wait till he comes back. But in the sense of time, you don't really want to be doing that.
yeah. And especially the Scarecrow disguise as well. It's a lot easier to get into this basement and that disguise than it is anything else. So
We see a different approach from David here. He starts over by the greenhouse.
yes, I mean it's a soldier, I think. So he doesn't have to worry about that disguise for Ezra. Not much difference to the suit start, but since in the suit you can bring a briefcase with something, another larger weapon in. Um, because this is one of the required disguises for the Ezra kill. So like it, I like this bit of variation from Danny here, that David here.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Good to see how this plays out. I was going to get Sean because Sean is the big if now for David and Danny because they
Yeah.
have completely different approaches. The rest of the kills can be pretty much um, cleaned up pretty easily. And we see David has Penelope as well. Should expect Danny to get explosive specialist
Versus,
just
yeah,
before the generator from Maya.
yeah, he should have enough time
Yeah,
to do so. So yeah, it's very efficient from Danny here, as we've seen on Bangkok as well.
I think we see David actually brought a taser for the explosion accident. I think, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe he's planning to do that remotely, which is a strange choice, seeing as he has a loud shotgun kill, and
Yeah,
you would want to try keep the loud ones.
to a minimum, really.
Yeah.
But of course, Ezra and Penelope, the two little alcohols being in the same place as well, might cause a bit of issue. As well, of course, if it was allowed on Maya than allowed on Ezra, for example. Not much to worry about as they are in completely different spots on the map. But these two being very close together where you isolate them and leave them as well, um, could prove a bit of challenge.
Exactly. Yeah. Should expect this fiber wire kill from Danny any moment now.
Hmm. But
And
yeah,
yeah,
you.
this
Yeah.
this can be one of the tougher ones if you don't catch Maya at this time. But
Hmm. Nicely done from Danny. Gets the girl prompt. No, no jobby there. So nicely done from Danny.
looks like
Um,
Dave's gonna have a bit of an issue getting Maya here. I think. Oh, and that guard spots him. Unfortunate there from David. Yeah, and that's back to square one for David. And it looks like he's sticking to his guns with that start. See Danny here just cleaning out this room.
yeah, gets it for Melissa Soldier. I think is the disguise he's got there. Of course, has the last shot on his back, so that's what he needs for the Ezra kill. Just now decide where he does it and how he does it. Really,
Yeah,
he does it outside uh, by the barrel, just like try and stop Penelope from being found. Would be my own guess to where he would do that kill.
yeah. I'd
Um,
even, if I were him, just leave the disguise on the gun there if possible, because he really shouldn't be. That looks exactly like what he's doing. I think he's going to try buffer that disguise, maybe leave the
yeah,
shotgun there.
yeah, and of course this does now allow for if he does put it off Penelope to be done remotely if he does have the facilities for that on exit as well. So of course Penelope as well. It's a kill where you can do and keep green guns, so there's no worry about hiding the body there.
And it does look like Danny might go into the tornado shelter and maybe just get this kill picked
Yeah.
off. So yeah, very nice from Danny.
Yeah, that's another thing David lost from not isolating Sean, where Danny did. This does allow Danny to get that loud kill done in the tornado shower. So very nice from Danny indeed there.
See David as well, learning from his mistake, going for the ideal explosive specialist, a lot safer and not risking any frontal KO. And way more time for Maya now as well. So hopefully we see David go for Maya. And yeah, that's the kill for Danny anyway.
Guessing how the silence SMG on him as well. So we need now reads the Scarecrow disguise and after that, and then the cut grab, and that will be him. Free to run out of Colorado, but of course is not finished yet. And still has a while to go in that sense.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, looking pretty good for Danny right now. He's on a pretty good pace, but unfortunately not Reki pace.
Yeah, we see David as well. He does get the Maya kill off slightly later than Danny did, but still gets with the right guys at that time. Doesn't miss her, which is the most important thing there. So very nice from Danny again. And now really it's just Danny. He's got himself in a bit of a unfortunate situation here with the guard, but it just needs to wait out a little bit. He should be fine just to get off the cross and move away.
Yeah, always scary to see that going on when you don't want to get off too quickly, but also you don't know when you can. But yeah, pretty easy transfer of the Scarecrow anyway. And I think that just leaves Militia Cook. I don't think Danny has Militia Cook nearby, so they might just go over and grab it.
Yeah, not it's not the hardest disguise grab easy either. So yeah, it just needs that. Of course, Penelope's in a place where you can easily get to that trespass in disguise, and already has the propane flask by her, so don't have to worry about that either.
Yeah, we do see some players mess up this cook, but I'm sure Danny has down to a T. Actually, very nice from Danny with that gun placement.
Yeah, it gets him a little bit closer
Yeah,
to the container. So
very good knowledge, knowing that he's not gonna report the weapon. He'll actually pick it up himself because it's one of the only cooks I think on any map that will actually go towards the weapon. Yeah, that's very nice from Danny. And they have that tornado shelter exit ready as well. So don't think Danny had a taser, but obviously that doesn't matter as he can just shoot it.
I might just have to hide the tomb to release in here, but there is a barrel of space where he can do it. Maybe possibly Ezra as well, but of course he'll have that tornado exit available as well, so we
Yeah,
won't have to worry about that. I completely forgot he had that open. So yeah, Danny very close to the exit here. I can't see anything going wrong now in that
yeah,
regard.
and very safe from Danny dragging him into the tornado shelter. You just don't want to risk a guard just bombing it down the stairs. Yeah, that's a finish from Danny. Very clean.
Very nice.
Again, another fast spin. I think it was only almost 8 minutes
Mhm.
or 9 minutes actually.
Efficient as well. I can see where people would struggle with that, but Danny just so experienced and efficient in that Colorado there.
And I'll quickly pay out that prediction again. People were a lot more generous to David for that one, which is always good to see.
Going to New York as well next. Both players, played a lot of times and very similar win percentages on it. David with 50%, Danny with 60%. And of course, I think this is the first time both players will experience the new changes on New York that is in roulette. So it's
Yeah,
going to be interesting to
exactly.
see the approach here.
Always a fun one to see. Still not haven't seen many spins of New York, so I'm not sure what the craziest could be. I think is bank robber for the data discs allowed? I'm not quite sure because that
I think everything's off the data disc,
yeah,
so it would make it nice indeed.
it would be quite a nice spin to see that. Okay, yeah, in for fun saying that everything's fair as far as the data goes. And yeah, I think I heard a few casters saying as well that in for fun record of 2 minutes 15. I don't think that's ever going to be broken
Yeah,
with this new New York. So
the only thing that could beat this is the data disk as a security guard, but even then, they have to be very quick to do that. I think we should, with the new things, I think we should scrap the Dartmoor and New York records.
yeah.
Get rid of him for fun's record. Too easy on New York. Yeah, it was next up as security guard against David. So
Oh
the
wow.
world record was set against one of our players. So
Yeah, not much you can do against that spin when you're with two good players. One of them is gonna pull it off. But yeah, for the lifetime performance, see 50-50 there for David and just barely over 50 for Danny with a 60% win rate. So yeah, pretty good. A lot more games on his belt for David. So should be interesting to see.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, the new changes makes New York a lot more interesting. The fact that you can have the Volt as the option now, but again, Athena is still almost a boring target in that sense. You could have Drown possibly, which makes her a little bit more challenging, or life onto her, which does make her on that more challenging end. But really, she is definitely one of the more easiest targets in the game, and of course, being the only target on New York is why it's such an easy map.
Yeah, exactly. You can take this one, of course, Joker.
So yeah, for New York, standing on match point here, technically we have Athena Savalas, SMG's janitor, and retrieve the backup data disks as the job applicant. Um, any initial thoughts on this
Yeah,
spin?
pretty nice. Yeah, like I'd be pretty happy with this spin.
Yeah.
Um, Janitor, not too bad. I do actually think you can grab Janitor straight off the bat from default start. That one on the right, if
Yeah,
people
one on the
wanted to
right,
go for that.
you can jab him or something. I remember in a minicom I did a while back. I did use that guy as a disguise grab. So very nice. Or of course, styling it is another alternate method as well. Um, so yeah,
And straight away we see Danny and David pretty much going for the same idea. Both pretty much just a couple of seconds behind each other. Danny actually executing a bit faster and catching up.
yeah,
But it looks like they're going to get that kill down as fast as they can. And yeah, both players so neck and neck right now.
yeah. And Athena walking in right now, they will be able to do the isolation right away. So very nice on both players. Should be able to get Athena quickly here, or get her as she's walking back into this room. Of course, this
Yeah.
guy is going to go off with the briefcase and not come back for a while, so there's no need to worry about him now. He isn't going to pick it up for Danny, however, and just totally ignore it.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's even Danny I think didn't expect that.
Very windy. Does get a peekaboo onto the other as well. So yeah, should make can make it a little bit more challenging. For Danny now.
See David going for the peekaboo into the kitchen that's just connected.
Yeah, but yeah, the kill down for Danny here. Just needs to be a wee bit careful that if he does want to pick up the security disc, not to pick up the data disc as well at the same time. Yeah,
And
the
that's
kills
kill
being
down.
down.
That was a very nice kill from David. You don't see that very often. And yeah, now
Indeed
it's just the
now.
discs already.
Yeah, and they're gonna be in a place where they're gonna be almost simpler to get in a trespass in disguise. Um,
Looks like Danny's just waiting for his opportunity to drop this. Oh, is he waiting
so
for both of them to pass each other?
yeah, this is very nice.
Yeah, very efficient here from Danny.
Yeah, they do have a conversation here, so yeah, this will knock them both out. And of course, once you knock them out, they will just leave the data disk there. There's no trouble about them being picked back up. So yeah, now all Danny needs to do is get the job out from disguise, which doesn't cause much issues. Of course, it's a unique disguise on the map, but not much to it really.
Danny looking a bit scared to open this door in case of a
Yeah. Oh,
and just
quickly
gets
other
out.
way for Danny. Very, very nice from Danny there. Just gotta drag the boy and hide it as well, just to avoid that risk. Doesn't add much time either. Dave on the other hand, an unfortunate rip. So Danny now just a leg race to get the discs and disguises.
Yeah, essentially, Danny just has to pick up those double data discs and then get up to
Yeah.
Athena quickly, and then we'll escape.
The bodies will be found. So he will have to wait a little bit of time just for them to clear off. Then after that, we'll wait for Matteo and Dame to move after their conversation. So we could see him go for Athena quickly and go back down
Yeah,
and get them.
Athena would be the good option here because
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff going on up there.
we'll have to wait a little bit for the pair of them to wait back up and move. Of course, thankfully, the data disc will be back there. So we'll be fine in that sense.
See David back up in the office again. Looks like he's going to go for that peekaboo again.
Yeah, such a nice shot from David the
Yeah,
Speaker
very
here.
nice.
It would have been nice to see Danny do the mission story, do a bit of roleplay rivals, and get access to the entirety uh, of the map just to avoid any issues. But yeah, no, it just has to wait for these two to finish their conversation and move before it'll be fine. Just to carry on traveling after that.
Wow, yeah, Danny's in a bit of a pickle here, to be honest. Gonna have to wait for. Finds a weird spot on the stairs there where you're not trespassing, which is funny.
When
And he
you're crouching,
crouches.
when you're young,
It's obviously more suspicious if you're not crouched in an area like this, so of course. But yeah, a lot of waiting for Danny. I'm not sure how he's gonna get the discs now. He honestly might be better off doing the interview, as some people said.
I mean, look, we'll see when these people move. He did get the job hack and got back here around 3 minutes, but yeah, they are moving now. So that would have been more 2.5 minutes to wait. So roughly the same time as the job interview takes, I think, from my knowledge. So
Big whoosh there,
gets
but
them off. Now, how's the idea of Athena? Of course, he could have destroyed them like last there, prior or what? But it's just gonna take this route back up to Athena.
yeah, and since Danny actually he did an ISO, I think, didn't he, for the room? So
Mm,
it's gonna be a lot
the
easier for him
entire
to get that card.
yeah.
He's a bit upset that Fabian's in the security room right now.
Yeah, a lot of time wasted here from Danny, which is very things he can't control, unfortunately. So could allow David to catch up, but Danny's just in a position where all he has to do now is to run up and grab a data disk and run it down. Of course, he has taken Athena's card, so we'll have that exit available to him, uh, right below.
Yeah, a lot of waiting for Danny here. Has to wait for both the banker and Fabian to move a bit so he can get through. And we see David has the disguise, so it's still a pretty good chance that David could catch up here.
Yeah, let's go up these stairs instead. I don't know if he meant to or what, but yeah, the bodies have been found now for Dave, I think. So I don't know how you're gonna combat that here.
Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult for David here.
How's this now here?
Big
So,
whooshes and it's a rip. Yeah,
yeah, I think he ripped to a similar place last time, unfortunately. But Danny's in a position now where he just has to run to a room full of knocked out people, grab a key card and run to the exit. I can't see David completing the map that quickly, and I can't see Danny ripping from here. So this should be Danny taking New York in the game 6-0.
yeah, very amazing display from Danny.
Yeah,
I mean,
not a
you can't.
single rip as well.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really expect more from a player. 3 matches in a row to do no rips. And yeah, that's confirmation there from Danny. That win was so good. He actually got 4 points. So
Yeah,
world's
that's
first
8-0
8-0.
win in the first of six. And
Yeah,
yeah, it's absolutely amazing from Danny. And unfortunately for David, he couldn't do much more. He had a
no.
fortune rip on every map, and that led him to when your opponent's flawless, there's no room for rips. And unfortunately, David had one rip on each map, and that's what it cost him today. But Danny was just so amazing on every map.
Yeah, that was a very unfortunate match for David with those tiny mistakes. But yeah, Danny is our Ruler Rivals World Champion 2021. So yeah, there's isn't much greater competition than that. And of course, like amazing display from David, regardless, especially getting to the quarterfinals with such a good display up till now. And yeah, GG's. Definitely good GG's from both players. We will quickly check where that puts Danny and David. This is a PC bracket. And as we can see, that puts Danny into the semi-finals. And Danny will play the winner of the match, which takes place in, I think it's, to my knowledge, is it? It's either at the next hour or the hour
Round
after.
25, I
Yeah,
think it takes place. Moo versus Throat. It's gonna be an amazing game.
yeah. And the winner of that. So once Fro and Moo proceed and go against Danny, the winner of that will play against the winner of Papier and Mando.
Yeah.
And yeah, that should be happening pretty soon, that final match. And we'll check where that puts Davidredsox. So the winner of Blythe and Osh will be going against David in the lower bracket, round 5. So yeah, good matches. And
Yeah,
yeah,
getting towards the deep end here. This is where it gets interesting. Really, the first six is sort of there's not much room for error anymore at the lower end of these tournaments.
yeah, it's gonna be some very good games near the end of this Rilla Rivals. And yeah, we'll check what other matches are coming up besides. Oh, wrong screen. So we have Froat and Moo, like we said, very soon, and that's being casted by Gordy, to my knowledge. Then later on, we have Blythe and Osh, as we were just saying a moment ago. The Buff Guy versus Ducker, which is a console game, and that's going to be a very good game. Two very good players. We have Infrafun and Giannini casting that one. Mika and Frivolous, which is on Thursday. Mikulers and some random person. Naziku-chan and TK47, and then Papier and Mando, which is our other quarterfinal in the PC bracket. So yeah, all very good games, especially this next week.
Yeah, get good indeed.
And I guess we will check if there's anybody we can raid before we head off. Always nice to give somebody the viewers.
What's this, man? Gordy's not live yet. This is disgraceful from him, honestly. Not being live yet.
Hmm. I don't. I think we'll go for. Hmm. I'll just pick someone random. We will go for. Not sure if you know them. MPG Happiness. Well, we're all about to. And yeah, thanks for the cast, Joker, and it was a very good game from both players. Unfortunately, Gordy, I wish I could hang on for another hour and 20 minutes, carry the viewers over, but I'm sure they're loyal enough to stick around.
Indeed.
But yeah, very good game from both players, and oh, this channel is intended for mature audiences, so buckle your seatbelts.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, we'll catch you in the match in an hour and a half.